Hi future engineers, for this video, our topic will be clock problems. These kind of problems are also common in engineering board exams. Now, the clock that we're talking about here is the analog clock consisting of 12 hours. This one. The most common questions asked in clock problems involve statements such as the hands of the clock are coincident. So when we say coincident, the hour hand and the minute hand are together. Next one is the hands of the clock are opposite each other. So the hour hand and the minute hand are opposite each other. Ganito yung itsura niya. And there are also problems involving statements forming a right angle. So this means the hour hand and the minute hand forms a 90-degree angle. Now, when solving problems like this, we should take note that every time the minute hand moves, the hour hand will also move. Mathematically speaking, on a standard clock, for every x minutes traveled by the minute hand, the hour hand will also travel x over 12 minutes. So let's say this minute hand travel here. Let's say this is x minutes. Now, the hour hand will also travel x over 12 minutes. Gaya ng sabi ko kanina. So, ito is x over 12 minutes. Let's also take note. One revolution of minute hand, let's say from here, nag-travel si minute hand pabalik, dyan sa position na yan, one revolution, that's 60 minutes. And one revolution is equal to 360 degrees, right? Now, let's have an example problems para mas maintindihan natin. Now, let's solve these example problems. Number 1, how many minutes after 1 o'clock will the hands of a clock form a 90-degree angle? So, yung initial position natin dito is ganito. Since 1 o'clock. Now, after some time, let's say after x minutes, nandito na si minute hand. Yung hour hand, of course, gagalaw din yan kasi gumalaw din si minute hand. Gumalaw si minute hand. So, gagalaw din si hour hand. Pero, small lang yan. Small lang yung ginalaw niya. So, after x minutes daw, eto, dyan sa 12 hanggang dito, x minutes. Every time nagagalaw si minute hand ng x minutes, sabi ko kanina, gagalaw din si hour hand ng etong malit na to is x over 12 minutes. So, para makuha natin yung value ng x, since yan yung hinahanap natin, let's take note na itong arc na to, itong malaki na to, which is equal to x minutes, is equal sa maliliit na arc na to. Itong arc na to na maliit, which is x over 12 minutes, and itong arc na to na malaki, which is equal to 90 degrees. Diba? Sabi sa problem, the hands of a clock form a 90-degree angle. So, itong unang arc, kung i-analyze mo, that is equal to 5 minutes. Diba? Kaya nga, meron tayong 60 minutes in one revolution. Kasi from 12 to 1, that's 5 minutes. 1 to 2, that is 5 minutes din. 5 times 12, that's 60. So, itong maliit na arc na to, that is x over 12 minutes. Sabi ko kanina. Now, itong malaking arc na to that is 90 degrees. Pero i-convert natin yan into minutes kasi yung x nasa minutes siya, and in minute yung hinahanap natin. So para ma-convert, 'di ba? Sabi ko kanina, 1 revolution ng minute hand is 60 minutes. And 1 revolution is 360 degrees then. So pwede na natin 'yang ma-solve. So x is equal to 5 plus that is equal to 21.8181 and so on minutes. So minsan yung choices is in mixed fractions. So yung 21.8181 minutes, that is also equal to 21 and 9/11 minutes. So yung sagot natin dito sa problem na to is 21 and 9/11 minutes. So let's solve the second problem. At what time between 4 and 5 o'clock p.m. will the hands of the clock be opposite each other? So para madali, yung initial position natin dito is 4 o'clock. Yun yung gamitin natin, 4 o'clock. So ganito yung initial position niya. So at a certain time daw, between 4 and 5 o'clock, yung hands of the clock, yung minute hand and hour hand is opposite each other. Let's say yung time na yan, between 4 and 5, yung time na yan, yung hour hand nandito between 4 and 5. That means yung minute hand natin, kung nandyan yung hour hand, that means yung minute hand natin is nandito. Nandito siya. So from here, nag-travel si minute hand papunta dito sa position na yan. Let's say that is x minutes. So yan yung hanapin natin na x. So saan yan equal na x? Itong malaking arc na to, itong x, equal yan dito sa maliit na arc na to. Itong arc na to plus itong arc na to, tapos itong malaking arc na to. Now itong unang arc na to, that is equal to 20 minutes. Why? 'Di ba ito, 5 minutes yan, 5 minutes yan, 5 minutes yan, 5 minutes yan. So 1, 2, 3, 4. 5 times 4, 20. Tapos itong maliit na arc na to, 'di ba sabi ko, kapag gumalaw ng x minutes si minute hand, gagalaw si hour hand ng x over 12 minutes. Therefore, yung maliit na arc na to is x over 12 minutes. Now lastly, itong malaking arc na to, that is equal to 180 degrees. Kasi opposite each other. So nag-form sila ng straight angle. Straight angle is 180 degrees. Convert ulit natin sa minute. Multiply natin ng 60 over 360. Now, pwede na natin yan makuha yung value ng x. is equal to 20 plus 180 times 60 over 360. So that is 54.5454 and so on. So x is equal to 54 and 0.5454 so on. That is minutes. Na yung tinatanong dito, at what time between 4 and 5 o'clock p.m. So yung nakuha natin na minutes, i-add natin yan sa initial position natin na 4 o'clock. So 4 o'clock plus 54.5454 minutes. So yung time na bago is 4 o'clock 54.5454 and so on PM. Therefore, ito na yung sagot natin. 4 o'clock 54.54 minutes or 4:54 PM. So that's it. Thank you for watching, guys, and I hope you will support me. You will support this channel para mas mag-grow pa siya. Thank you for watching again. God bless.